And I'll tell you the meaning of reviving. I am not reforming. I want all of you to know, I am not reforming. I am only reviving. Whatever is in the scripture, is in the tradition, I am just reviving and making it user-friendly for everyone in the modern day. That's it. I'll tell you the definition of a reviver. Reviver is the person who stands with responsibility boldly and declares, if you come along with me, come with me along with you. If not, alone. If you oppose, in spite of you, I'll make it happen. If you want to be part, come along with me. If not, I'll do it on my own. If you oppose, in spite of you, I'll make it happen. This courage, will, persistence, responsibility, hard work. Hard work has no replacement. Still, no replacement is found on the planet Earth for hard work. Sincerely, sitting and I'll go on review, what happened to this, what happened to this, what happened to this, what happened to this. My head is like a automatic reviewing machine. Everything put inside, there will be there's automatic Google alarm. Every day it will just start. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Inside you, reaching to you. No, you can't. Only thing you can do is your inner space can be purified with unclutching, so the negative news doesn't influence you, impact you, collapse you. Five tips to protect yourself from this impact of deluge, pralaya. How you can save yourself and enlighten you. Have a super conscious breakthrough using this great opportunity. Your biology is a living organism. organization run by oneness energy without any friction between the different organs is called organism. Listen, I'm explaining. Organization which is run by oneness without any incompletions, internal problems, fights between the organs is organism. Your biology is a living organism. When there is internal conflicts and problems between the organs, that is disease. Keep yourself as a healthy organism through oneness. Understand? Oneness is the most powerful immunizing method. Oneness can be a powerful catalyst agent, making you immune. Understand? When I say immune, I mean even biologically immune. It can consciously make you immune from all the pandemic fatigue and all the other side effects, after effects, the cascading crisis of this deluge, this pandemic. Oneness practice can make even your biology immune. I tell you, more and more if you practice oneness with Paramashiva or Guru, all your internal organs will start getting organized, become organism. Let me define oneness. Oneness means you know thoroughly, absolutely with your whole being, Paramashiva exists, and the core of what you feel as you is the pure reflection of Him. So you, your Guru who initiated you, and Paramashiva, all three are one and the same. There is no three. There is no three. There is only one and the same. Sit in that oneness. Just only Paramashiva is breathing. He is sitting with 25 heads, 75 eyes, 50 hands, beautifully with Manonmani in his lap, and Abhaya Varada as Kailasa. His radiation of superconscious energy is you. His breathing is you. His aliveness is you. His life is you. Sit in that oneness. This is what I define as oneness. Revival of Hinduism is happening now, but that does not mean it started now. No, it is there for thousands of years. And I'll tell you the meaning of reviving. I am not reforming. I want all of you to know, I am not reforming. I am only reviving. Whatever is in the scripture, is in the tradition, I am just reviving and making it user-friendly for everyone in the modern day. That's it. I'll tell you the definition of a reviver. Reviver is the person who stands with responsibility boldly to transmit that experience to all of you. It's my commitment to all of you. I'll make you experience and manifest Sadashivatva, powers and state and space of Sadashiva.
When you manifest powers, naturally the state of Sadashiva and space of Sadashiva starts manifesting in you. More power manifestation, more integrity, more unclutching, more nirvikalpa samadhi, more joy, more restful awareness, more responsibilism, more enrich, more bliss. This tradition has a capacity to retain its authenticity and originality. My purpose is to make this statement to the world. Hinduism is real.
Ideas move from mind to mind. Energy moves from space to space. Cognitions move from body to body. That is why even Sadashiva needs a body. He assumed the body because he needs body to transmit these cognitions to you.
Whatever I am doing is reviving the original science as expressed in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Vedas and Agamas of the Hindu tradition. Given by Sadashiva, received by Devi, adopted by Vishnu to run this universe is Agama. Agamas insist on us serving beyond our frame. Whatever experience, anubhuti I had by my Guru's grace, Atma Pramana, I do acid wash with Shastra Pramana, Apta Pramana, the ancient masters' experiences. Whatever finally stands, I share it with the world as Sakshi Pramana. I welcome everyone for the grand feast of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Let us go on contributing.
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatītam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadhilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatītam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nityananda, welcome all of you. I'm so happy to welcome thousands of you from the thousands of e-Kailashians joining us from the thousands of Kailasas all across the globe, and all the viewers joining us from over 250 Facebook pages, YouTube channels, and all the other social media platforms. All the Paramashivoham Season 11 participants, the Paramashivoham program participants. Welcome all of you, my love and respects. Every single day, all of us are again and again joining back exactly at this and tuning it at this time to connect to Swamiji, to know who Swamiji is. Various reasons. Some join because they want healing, some of us join to enhance our spiritual knowledge, some of us join just to have darshan of Swamiji, some just joining so just curious to know what Swamiji is going to be telling. There may be many reasons that what brings you here today, but in all those reasons, one thing, one person who's constant is His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, for whom all of us from various different time zones, various walks of life have gathered here now. His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam is the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and Avatar, the reviver of Kailasa, the great cosmic borderless nation, the only Hindu nation in the world. Swamiji has been continuously working, Swamiji and all the Nithyananda order of monks and nuns, the sovereign order of Kailasa, everyone have been continuously working for bringing global peace. Is Nithyananda Hindu University, which is the world's largest Hindu university, with extended campuses in over 150 countries, has been continuously working on collecting, organizing, preserving, time capsuling, decoding, spreading, and reviving the 20 million source books of Hinduism, the 64 sacred arts and sciences like pottery, sculpture, Ayurveda, astrology, etc. Swamiji's contribution to Sanatana Hindu Dharma is vast. And because Swamiji is being continuously contributing, doing the real contribution, say today, if you are here, if you have been watching Swamiji's videos for more than a year, or even in just this year, suddenly you saw Swamiji and you saw his work, you just started getting deeply connected to Swamiji. Take a moment and leave a comment now. Just take a moment and leave your comment. Just tell how long you have been knowing Swamiji for, or how long you have been following him on YouTube, or you have been watching his videos on Facebook, or maybe you might have attended any online program of Swamiji. Just take a moment and leave your comments now. Please take a moment. You can even share this video. You can share this video because in a few more minutes we are going to be having the satsang, the live divine audience with Avatar. So take a moment and share this video. You can also leave your comment on how long you have been knowing Swamiji for. So, if you have been knowing Swamiji for quite some time, you would be knowing the whole thing is his entire mission, his expansion of the mission, everything is completely based on his hard work and Tyaga, ultimate sacrifice that he's doing just so that all of us benefit. Like yesterday, Swamiji made a very powerful statement. At 14, he left his home to make a home for all of us Hindus. At 40, he gave up his country to make a country for all of us. That courage, that confidence that Swamiji has is something even many of the attackers, abusers are not able to handle. They are very clear, like, this is something phenomenal. We have never seen someone who can be so strong, who can be so confident. Swamiji will keep telling that I am a reviver of Hinduism, not a reformer. And everyone can very clearly see that, like how Swamiji has been reviving so many sciences. Today, actually, because Swamiji started reviving the power manifestation is an extremely powerful science where you are initiated and you are made to manifest powers. If you have been initiated before and you're here, please do let us know. If you have been able to manifest any powers, or you have been initiated into the power manifestation, if you have been initiated into healing, you can let us know. You can just put it in the comments. So many of you here are itself a witness how this power manifestation science has helped you live in a divine way. It has helped each one of us to transform our lives, to live our lives in the best way. So, like this, Swamiji has given so many things to humanity. And because Swamiji has been giving all these, and he's doing the real work, real contribution, and really bringing the legitimacy to Sanatana Hindu Dharma, he is being persecuted, he is being attacked. More than 100 assassination attempts directly on Swamiji has happened, and thousands of attacks on the monastery complexes and on the disciples, and hours together of character assassinations all over media, social media. But despite of all of that, he has been standing. It's because of his hard work and tyaga. Let's watch a small video that shows his hard work and tyaga.
The first and foremost sacred secret I want you to know: integrity is falling in love with your higher personality. Understand? You do have Sadashivatva in you. You are hardwired for it. It's not that your Sadashivatva is gift from somebody. No. Understand? Just like how when you fall asleep, you put an alarm and tell the alarm, hey, wake me up tomorrow morning. Same way, that's exactly the way I sent my gurus. I sent my gurus to the planet Earth ahead of me and said, hey, I am coming. Wake me up when I assume the human body. My alarm clocks were my gurus. Hey, wake me up. Understand? They just reminded me to fall in love with my higher personality, Sadashiva. I started my public life in a very young age. Immediately after 12, After I realized my enlightenment, I took my first Padayatra as per my Guru's instruction. That Padayatra is my first enriching Padayatra. See, I should say, I started organized public life in 2000. But my public life started when I was 12. How I started my public life? One person at a time. I'll walk from village to village, sit, spend some time. And small boy, naturally people will be curious, all alone. They will come and try to talk to me. Then I'll start talking to them and start enriching. Whatever little way I know. It was a raw, crude, ground level way. One person at a time. So I decided I am going to start my own way. One person at a time.
என்னுடைய ரூம் பக்கத்துல ரூம் தான் அவர் இருந்தாப்புல. ஒரு சின்ன இரும்பு பெட்டி ஒன்று இருக்கும். அந்த இரும்பு பெட்டியில தினந்தோறும் காலையில் 5 மணிக்கு எழுந்து ஒரே நபர் எங்க ஹாஸ்டல்லே முதல் நபர் அவராக தான் இருப்பாரு. குளிச்சுட்டு வந்துட்டு தினந்தோறும் பூஜை செய்வாப்புல. பூஜை செய்து விட்டுட்டு யாரெல்லாம் அவர்கிட்ட போயிட்டு ஆசீர்வாதம் கேட்கிறாரோ அவர் திண்ணர் வச்சு இன்றைய நாள் நன்றாக இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி எல்லாருக்கும் ஆசீர்வாதம் பண்ணுவாப்புல.
அவர் சிரிச்சுட்டே தான் இருக்கிறாரு. ஆனா அந்த சிரிப்பினுடைய அர்த்தம் எனக்கு இப்பதான் கரெக்டா புரியுது. ஏன்னா அது ஒரு தெய்வீக சிரிப்புன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அந்த தெய்வீக சிரிப்பை என்னால இப்பவும் நல்லா உணர முடியும்.
ரூம்குள்ள வந்துட்டாருன்னா ஒண்ணு சும்மாவே இருக்க மாட்டாரு, புக் எடுத்து படிப்பாரு, இல்ல அந்த சிலைகளுக்கான அலங்காரங்கள் பண்றது இதெல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு இருப்பாரு. இல்லைன்னா எந்நேரம் பார்த்தாலும் ஒரு அந்த மெடிடேஷனோ இல்ல வேற ஒரு பாவ நிலையிலயோ ரூம்குள்ளேயே நடந்துட்டு இருப்பாரு. இதுக்காக ஒர்க்கையும் டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ண மாட்டாரு. ஒர்க் டைம் வந்தா அதுல இருந்து இறங்கி உடனே வேலைக்கு போயிடுவாரு. வேலைக்கு போயிட்டாருன்னா அங்க சிரிச்சு பேசி ஜாலியா இருந்து அதே நேரத்தில் உன்னிப்பா கவனிக்கிறது.
Parivrajaka Yatra happens only when you move out of joy. I tell you, I was moving like a banyan leaf in the breeze. When a leaf falls from the tree, in the breeze how it moves. That's the way I moved in my life. That is why my Parivrajaka, even to remember, is a joy for me.
I tell you, shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So most smartest strategy is hard work with integrity. That's all. That's the most smartest strategy. I decided, let me sit and start doing, start empowering, start enriching. Actually, that is the way I remember me even now. When I close my eyes, I don't remember me sitting in a golden throne. When I close my eyes, I only remember the boy, village boy with a stick on his shoulder, a kamandalu. Before Hindus could recognize, I have created a very powerful enlightenment ecosystem. Everywhere, spiritual awakening is happening, enlightenment is happening. People are manifesting enlightenment, manifesting powers, everything. Kailasa is reviving the enlightenment ecosystem. The Kailasa will be the place where almost million power manifestors are living and running. At least 10 million temples and monasteries, which are spiritual embassies of Paramashiva, and
reviving this enlightenment, power manifesting civilization. Kailas is a place where everything related to super consciousness is revived. All the sampradaya, all the spiritual ecosystems. Kailas is a place where everything related to super consciousness is revived. All the sampradaya, all the spiritual ecosystems created for enlightenment will be revived. And established in such a way, it never gets lost again. There forever serving the humanity.
Hard work was. And actually, already I would say these Swamiji is outdated, these videos. But the amount of work he's doing, and expanded in Mahabharata, the whole Bhagavad, in the Mahabharata war, happens in the battlefield called Kurukshetra. Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta. So this is the opening of the Bhagavad Gita. The first verse says how the battlefield is happening in Kurukshetra. Many commentators and many translators tell how that means that battlefield's name is Kurukshetra, or it is the place where work happens. Yes, that means Swamiji beautifully revealed the meaning of it. The very battlefield in which the war is happening is for creation to happen. Many times in our life, we might be fighting with ourselves, thinking, oh, I am not able to do this. Like, for example, you want to become fit. You keep fighting, oh God, I keep on falling sick, I'm falling sick, I'm falling sick. So when you keep reiterating that only becomes a reality. So Swamiji always tells, change the battlefield you're in. So instead of telling, oh, I'm falling sick, oh, I have not yet become a yogi. I have not yet become a yogi. So your whole fight is on the mode of creation. Every time any attack comes on Swamiji, and every time an assassination attempt or any attack comes, and if people are trying to put down Swamiji, all he does is he expands his contribution, expands his work, intensifies his hard work, and continues, making the enemy irrelevant and redundant. Like that's like not even accepting the enemy request. and expanding. Like the whole battlefield is now changed. Now his level is much higher. What people are fighting for, if they try, they try putting all kinds of false, blatant lies, false cases, like where there's a baseless case. Swamiji doesn't go on reacting to it. He never comes and reacts to them or gets or mentions anybody's name. For past 20 years, they've been attacking Swamiji, and not once Swamiji has ever mentioned anyone's name and has told anything in the satsang.
Actually, even yesterday, Swamiji was so beautifully sharing in the satsang how all the attacks, all the abusal, everything that has happened, Swamiji never even leave alone getting affected by it. He never even let the hatred happen in him towards anyone. Swamiji beautifully told, he distanced himself. He made himself beyond the reach of all the uh, all the conspirators and abusers. But he never entertained any powerlessness. He never entertained any hatred. He never, like Swamiji tells, I don't have enough time to even love the people who love me back. But how will I have time to hate the people who hate me? It's such a beautiful thing, because constantly Swamiji always tells, he never even cherishes, he never even entertains anyone, any of these conspirators, how many ever people may attack, with that too, with almost all of these dirty conspirators, all of them come, eat the food, stay in the Adinam in the guise of a devotee. They come here, live in the monastery campus, enjoy and eat all the time, energy, talent, treasure, the whole thing of the Sangha. And after enjoying, after eating our own food, they go out and they abuse. Even all of these, Swamiji has never reacted, responded. 15 years of persecution now. Not a single time Swamiji has even mentioned any of their names, reacted.
Like how it comes in Mahabharata, in Bhagavad Gita, where when the Kauravas army, when the chief of Kauravas army blows a conch, from the Pandavas army side, Krishna blows a conch not as a reaction to that conch, but just to say that the divine is ready to take the responsibility of the whole war. It comes so beautifully, like how in Bhagavad Gita describes Tasya Sanjanayan Harsham Kuru Vriddha Pitamaha, means the Pitamaha, Bhishma, the chief of the Kaurava army, opens the battle. He blows his conch. Simhanadam Vinadyochai. Bhishma blows the conch and to tell a message to Duryodhana that all of them are ready. And he's trying to challenge the Pandavas army through his conch. After that, the response did not come from Drishtadyumna, who was the commander in the Pandavas army. Instead, it was Krishna. Just he declared the divine is ready to accept whatever is happening in the whole battlefield. The divine, Krishna, is ready to take on the responsibility for it. That is why he blows his conch, Panchajanya. What does this signify? Never, always the divine, never continues the karma chakra. When the Kauravas are trying to send their enemy request, Krishna, even before it goes and reaches all the Pandavas, he is intervening and just liberating them from that karma chakra by him blowing the conch and by him declaring, telling he is ready there to accept the responsibility, to take on the responsibility of the whole war. That is exactly what Swamiji does. That is exactly when anybody tries sending the enemy request, when anybody tries coming and attacking Swamiji, when so many people, so many attackers, so many abusers they try challenging Swamiji. He does not tell anything to them, he does not react to them. He just increases, intensifies his hard work, his sacrifice, his tyaga, and just changes the whole battlefield.
Actually, yesterday, like you were sharing before also, yesterday Swamiji was making a very important point in the satsang. He was saying that at age of 14, Swamiji left his home to make home for Hindus. At the age of 40, Swamiji gave up his very nation to make a nation for Hindus. Why I'm telling this is because every time, not just that Swamiji did not accept any request, all of that I feel is like a too small thing, because every time Swamiji has grown way beyond than what the persecutors and conspirators try to stop him. Means if there are obstacles in Swamiji, like if the conspirators do not allow Swamiji to do annadan in one place, Swamiji created thousands of kailasas with more than billion free organic meals served to people.
53 days, Swamiji was kept in illegal imprisonment, and basic food and water was denied to Swamiji. 53 days he was kept in the prison. That is what humanity had given him. He was kept in prison without giving food or water. But what Swamiji is giving to humanity is continuously, every day, in the thousands of Kailasas all across the globe, continuous annadan, free food, organic, sattvic, free food, best quality of food is being served. It's not a joke, especially now during the COVID time when people are all still, the whole economy is in a very imbalanced way, and people are trying different methods. So many economic policies are more of how they can preserve things, how so they're curtailing many of their services outside. But Swamiji has only intensified the services even more. Swamiji has been giving so much like free food, free education to people. He is going on giving to humanity more and more.
Actually, if you all see, this one thing always moves me, like anything is okay. All these satsangs, everything okay. Swamiji is God, Swamiji is Paramashiva, all that is fine. But even for all of us, we may if you bring up a pet, okay, 7 years, let's say 5 years, one year, we get so attached to it. It becomes a part of our family. It becomes so much like if it dies, I have seen people wail, like I have seen people who get so attached to it. We make it very
Actually,
much part of our family.
like it's not even something like we're not telling it's something wrong, but like how we all know the pain, how it feels when someone, like even a pet who's very much a part of us, or even if you're home, you build a home and something happens to the home.
Anything, basically anything which you put your life and you give your life, it becomes like your own. It hurts you, it becomes like your own part. Now a person, even if he is an incarnation, he has, in his vyakta form, in his human form, he has given his whole life from his birth. He has dedicated his whole life for Hinduism. In the time of youth, where everyone, like youth is a prime time of everyone's life, that time he had given up everything, taken up monkhood, and started serving people. And with his hard work, one at a time, a small village boy who didn't even know English, who didn't even know anyone around, who didn't even know what Los Angeles was, a small village boy, just out of his sheer hard work, one at a time, Swamiji started healing people, riding cycle for 20 kilometers, going house to house, healing people. And with his hard work, built hundreds of Kailasas, created a spiritual ecosystem incubator, his whole mission for 25 years. And in the campus, in the very place that he built with his blood, sweat, life, and energy.
What was once a forest, what was once a old snake venom park where some 500 snakes had escaped, and that land was so totally unkempt, like no one was able to even use it. That whole thing, he made it into an international organization of just for Hindus, and reviving Sanatana Hindu Dharma, that one place, the main headquarters.
Which place we're all talking about is Bididi,
Yeah,
just so that
Bididi.
everyone knows.
So, which has the university, the Sacred Arts University, the free Annadan happening continuously, temple, the big golden temple, and the largest library. Everything is there.
And after all of that, in that very campus that Swamiji had poured his life, blood, sweat, and energy, these conspirators jumped inside, barged in, trespassed with weapons, knives to kill and attack Swamiji. Overnight, literally, Swamiji was pushed out of his own campus. What he built for 25 years, Swamiji had to stand outside the gate, leaving everything that belonged to him, his sannyasis, his banyan tree, his temple, gurukul, library, everything. And still, the first statement, if it was me or you or any of us, first we would, I don't even think we will be alive because our whole life is destroyed. We'll just go and commit suicide. Or we might, I don't know what we will do.
Just imagine and see, because if the source of their life is taken off.
Yes, exactly. And for anyone, they'll just destroy everyone who did this to them. They will cry, they will commit suicide, anything. It will be all extremes. Swamiji stepped out, and the first thing he told, it is time for us to make a safer place for Hindus. It is time for us to make nation for Hindus. That moment, honestly, I know Swamiji for 7 years. From the time I learned anything in life, I have known Swamiji. But that one moment, it just shook. I don't know, even now as I'm telling, I'm just getting goosebumps. How can someone be like so
like selfless, absolutely nothing about himself, everything's fully tyaga based and just sheer hard work. That is something that even to this day amazes all of us. See, even for you, like just imagine and see, even if you have built your home, putting all your money and effort, and unfairly, illegally snatched away from you, how would you feel? If you're kicked out of it, how would you feel? But Swamiji's response was to create a Hindu nation, and he has made it. Now, let us all get ready to have his darshan. Let us prepare our inner space to have his darshan. Please sit straight. Sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Close your eyes. And chant the Mahavakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham intensely.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Chant the Mahavakya intensely.
Om Nithya